may end up being the first judge to be removed from office since 1994. The Judicial Service Commission recommends that embattled Western Cape Judge President John Hlophe should be impeached. That recommendation may now be referred to the National Assembly for a vote, and if there's a two-thirds majority in the House and the President agrees, Hlophe will be on his way out soon. But a parliamentary committee must first consider if the whole process has been fair. Hlophe has been found guilty of gross misconduct by the JSC for trying to sway two Constitutional Court justices to make a ruling in favour of former President Jacob Zuma. For an update on the impeachment process, we're joined now by Alison Tilley from the campaign Judges Matter. Alison, thanks for joining us. It's quite a complicated process to impeach a judge. Just take us through it, and if you could, tell us where we are now in that journey.
So it is a complicated process, and of course it should be. We don't want judges removed at the whim of the executive or parliament. And really the process starts within the judiciary itself. And what happens is that the Judicial Services Commission and then a subcommittee of that commission consider a complaint against a judge. They decide whether or not it should be heard, whether it should be heard by a tribunal. And then once that hearing happens and a finding is made, that still has to get past the JSC. And only then is it sent to Parliament. And then once it's in Parliament, then Parliament has to vote by two-thirds majority to remove a judge. So it's a careful, deliberate process that ensures that judicial independence is maintained.
The Western Cape Judge President John Hlophe is very close to retirement, if I'm not wrong.
He is. He started as a judge when he was 39, which was very young in 1995, and was the judge president from 2000. So he's still, given that he was appointed so young, judges can remain on the bench until they're 70. So he still has a way to go.
All right. What I wanted to know, I suppose, next is there any vehicle or procedure in which Judge Hlophe can appeal the process?
He has already indicated that he is going to do that. He wants to appeal the decision of the tribunal and the JSC. Now it's in Parliament, and the Justice Committee is considering it. We haven't had any indication that he's going to challenge that part of the process yet, but given the history of litigation on his part, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't try and challenge that as well.
Yeah, I mean, the cases, certain matters have been before the JSC involving Judge Hlophe for, I think, about 13 years. What happens in terms of an impeachment should it be successful? Does a judge still, for instance, get his pension?
No, the result of an impeachment is that the judge is no longer a judge and is thus not entitled to any of the benefits of that position.
All right. Well, thank you for keeping tabs on that for us. That was Alison Tilley from the campaign Judges Matter. Thank you, Alison, for your insight this morning.